Titled The Whispering Stones of Eldermist in the Shadow of the Iron Spire Mountains, there was a village hidden by mist and old magic. The people of Eldermist lived quietly, tending to their glowing Moon-orchids, and speaking in hushed tones of the whispering stones and chantant relics, said to hold the voices of the dead. But no one had dared touch the stones in centuries, not since the last keeper vanished into the fog. Until Lira, a sharp-eyed girl with a habit of asking too many questions, found a stone in the forest. It was no larger than her palm, etched with runes that hummed when she brushed her thumb over them. That night, she heard a voice, a woman's, urgent and frayed. "The mountain's heart is bleeding. Wake the guardians before the veil tears." Lira told no one. Eldermist elders forbade speaking of the stones, blaming them for the sickness that had claimed half the village generations ago. But when the river turned black and the Moon-orchids withered, Lira knew the voice was right. She packed her father's rusted dagger, a loaf of ash bread, and stole into the forbidden pass leading to the mountain's peak. The climb was a gauntlet. Winds howled like vengeful spirits, and jagged rocks shifted underfoot as if the mountain itself resisted her. Yet the stone guided her, its whispers growing louder. At dawn, she reached a cavern veiled by ivy. Inside stood 7 statues guardians, their faces worn by time, each holding a missing stone in their palm. As Lira slotted her stone into the last statue's hand, the ground shuddered. The guardians' eyes ignited with blue fire, and the oldest among them spoke in a voice like grinding boulders. "The veil weakens. The corruption seeps from below." The corruption. It's the same plague that had scarred Eldermist's history. The guardians explained it was no natural sickness, but a living darkness imprisoned deep beneath the mountain. The last keeper had sacrificed herself to seal it, but the bindings were fraying. To renew them, Lira would have to descend into the abyss and sing the binding song, a melody no mortal throat should survive. With the guardian's light as her shield, Lira plunged into the depths. The air thickened with rot and shadows clawed at her, but she sang a lullaby her mother had hummed, twisted into something older and wilder by the stone's magic. The darkness recoiled, screaming. When her voice finally broke, the cavern blazed with light, and the corruption collapsed into a smoldering void. Lira returned to Eldermist, a stranger. Her hair had turned silver white, and her eyes flickered with starlight. The river ran clear, and the Moon-orchids bloomed anew. The elders bowed their heads, ashamed of their silence. "The stones don't carry curses," Lira told the villagers, now gathering courage to explore the mountain secrets. "They carry warnings, and we've ignored them too long."